Today we're going to be doing a super smooth reggaeton beat. This one's going to be from Mike Towers, J Balvin, right along that vibe. As you can see behind us, we did some upgrades to the studio. So for those of you that follow me on Instagram, you saw the whole journey. It was pretty fun to do. And shout out to all y'all around the world, man. I asked you guys where you were from and the response was just insane. So now I know, like, when I do my world tour one day, I have studios everywhere that I can go to. With that being said, let's get to work. Let's go to bring in the FL keys. And then from there, I think I want to go ahead and grab one of my midis. Turn the octave down. Just a simple scale. Let's go ahead and bring an Omni on that. And I've been messing with the textures a lot lately, so let's see if we can find a dope texture that'll just set this off. All right, we're gonna copy and paste that in. That's hard. So we're gonna go ahead and clone that one, and then we're gonna layer this up with another one. Ooh, I don't know where this is gonna go. Let's get in there and control up on that. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. It's so different. That is kind of hard, so I'm gonna clone that again. Let's mess with these textures a little bit more. Oh man, this is dope. That's kind of cool. Let's paste that in. So let's go ahead and put that on the first mixer track. Let's go ahead and do some work. We'll go parametric EQ2. We'll go presets 4018. Then we're gonna go, let's solo it out so we can hear it better. All right, so we're gonna go bring in gross beat, and we're gonna go to sidechain B. I'm kind of hearing something already. I'm gonna keep the FL keys too, and I'm gonna go ahead and change this to some Rhodes. And I think these bells aren't gonna work, so let's find something better. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in some drums on this because it's like almost there already, man. And it's super simple. That's what I like about it, you know? So let's go up in here and grab some drums. I'm gonna move this on its own mixer track. I'm gonna put on 3, and we're gonna do some work on that. We'll go parametric. It has some hidden lows in there. 4018. Pull these down. Key is too high. Control down. All right, let's go ahead and bring in wider on that. Let's go ahead and bring in some kicks. We'll go ahead and fill in each 4 steps to get us started. Turn the BPM down. That's hard. Let's go ahead and bring in arcade. I think there's something in there we can really use. I like that. Ugh. It's gonna work. So we're gonna make some edits to the sound here. Yeah. Something subtle. We'll go fill in each 2 steps. Oh, this is hard. Oh. We're gonna go ahead and bring in some vocal chops. We have to bring in some vocal chops in this, man. Like, it's mandatory on this beat. So let's go ahead and get into Hooked. And let's see if we can find something different. I'm gonna start from the bottom and then go from there. We're gonna go ahead and bring an alternate bass here. So we're gonna go ahead and turn off this Omnisphere bass and let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna do some alternate instrumentation and then we'll go ahead and get into the arranging of this beat. But this is just so nice and simple. I wanna keep that going. So let's go ahead and get back into arcade. So we'll clone this one and then we'll turn this one off. And then we're just gonna go ahead and find something that's gonna really, really set us off. Oh yeah, I think that's it. Remember, we're going to use this in our arranging so we can have some switch ups and so it's not so repetitive. And then we're going to go ahead and bring in another snare. And all we're going to do is copy this one, paste it in, and let's see how it sounds. So for this breakdown, we're going to need a pad that's going to fill this in and just glue it all together. We're gonna load up Omni. We're gonna bring us a nice pad and string. Oh yeah. Control up again. Yeah, right there. Let's go ahead and bring it wider. Parametric. So let's get up in here and arrange this thing. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and make sure everything is highlighted, make sure everything is activated, and we'll go patterns and we'll go split by channel. And so that's gonna get us up to our arrangement. So we'll highlight everything here and we'll go random color, just so it's easier to visually see. The way we're gonna start this out, I think we're just gonna bring in the keys. And we'll keep it simple. And then we'll also bring in that Omni bass. So we'll bring that in at the second part. And then from there, we're gonna go straight into our verse. So let's go ahead and bring in a couple more elements here that kind of like our pads. And then we will start off with our first snare. And then we will bring in our kicks. And then we are also going to, I think we're going to leave the piano in there as well. And then we're going to go ahead and take out this Omni. So it's nice and simple. From there, we're just going to go ahead and start a little bit of a buildup. We'll bring in one of the arcade loops. So I think we'll bring in this one. And then what we'll do is we'll break it down and just take out the kicks and then the snares, and then we'll just let it ride out with the arcade loop. So we'll break it down. We'll let it ride with the arcade loop at the second half. So we'll have our kicks and snares end right here. Actually, we're gonna have them end right here. And then to make it a little bit more interesting, let's go ahead and switch up one of our snares here. So we'll take this one out and then we'll bring in this snare. From there, we're gonna go ahead and bring in our hook. So let's go ahead and just copy everything, and we're gonna just give it everything, and we're gonna just cut things out. So we wanna keep all of these atmosphere things here going. For the bass, we'll move this one over because we're gonna use it probably towards the end there, probably somewhere here, maybe. We'll see how it sounds. And then we'll leave this snare, we'll leave this snare, we'll leave this snare, we'll leave this kick, we'll move this kick on this side. And then all these arcades can stay. This one can move over here, this one can move over here. We'll go ahead and leave this one here. We'll take this one out. And then, let's see, move this one on this side. And then we'll have our alternate snare over here. And then we'll leave in our bass here. And we'll cut it out here. From there, we'll go ahead and cut this last part out. Boom, boom, just so we have some vibes. That's gonna lead us into our second verse. So we just did 12s, very short, just for demonstration purposes. So we're gonna copy this and we're gonna paste it over. And let's go ahead and just slide it. Boom, just like that. And now we have our second hook and our second verse. And from there, we just copy our intro, place it in the outro, and the beat's done. So again, you know, depending on how long you want it, you know, you can do 16s, you can do 3 verses. It just depends on your flavor, but for demonstration purposes, I just did 2 12s and 2 hooks. So let's do a quick recap. So we've got our intro straight into the verse. The verse switches up just a little bit with some of the arcade percussion loops, and then it goes right into the hook with basically everything, but we have an alternate snares there, and then we have our alternate arcade loops, and then we just switch up the bass at the end. And then all we literally did was copied all of the same stuff here, placed it here, and then brought over the intro for the outro. And like, again, there's no rules, you can do it any way you want. As far as the second verse goes, we could always, you know, go in there and just play with it a little bit, do some drops here and there. So yeah, let's go ahead and listen to the beat.